Up everyone, I had to make this video because I just recently heard some very exciting news if you are a BioWare fan. More importantly, if you are a Dragon Age fan. I was just on IGN looking up the latest news. I was like, blah blah blah, same old stuff. But then this article caught my eye. It had something to do with Dragon Language System. So that someone asked something about, and I was like, oh, what's this about? Opened up, and what do I find? The executive producer of Dragon Age, Mark Dara, asked people using Twitter, would we play a Dragon Age tactics game? Now this got me excited, but then he clarified what he meant by tactics game was games such as XCOM or Fire Emblem. At that point, I freaked out, let's be honest. Right, I'm a massive fan of Dragon Age, and the fact that they're thinking of doing a Dragon Age tactics game in the same light as Fire Emblem or XCOM is awesome. I mean, Jesus Christ, there's so many possibilities you could do this. I mean, you could have so many groups. You could have the Qunari, the Daedalus Elves, I mean, like, the Mages, the Templars. You could have so many people. It'd be unbelievable. There's so many different factions and races and groups you could use. You could have the Ozamar dwarves. You could have, and the thing is, what time period would be set in? The Grey. Oh, you could even have the Grey Wardens, of course. But then you have to ask yourself, what time period would be set in? Would we have Griffins in this time period? All these other things. Would we set back in the times of Andraste? We don't know. There's so much. Seriously, but the most exciting part is the fact that they're making a tactical version of Dragon Age. I've always said that I'd love to see a tactical game of Mass Effect. I feel like that would work great. It never occurred to me to make a Dragon Age tactical game. And the fact that the producer literally asked us this, means that is a strong possibility, and is a very awesome possibility. And if this happens, I will buy it day one. I mean, I think that would be incredible. And if this is successful, maybe they'll make a Mass Effect tactical game at one point. And hell, maybe even a Star Wars tactical game. Let's be fair, right? There's no way EA bought Star Wars and we're not going to have BioWare make a Star Wars game. More than likely quarter 3, but somewhere down the line they could make a Star Wars tactical game. That would be awesome. So much possibilities. But back to the point at hand, Dragon Age tactics. I mean, and then someone asked him, would there be romance options and all that? You know, because that's all associated with BioWare. And Mark Dara replied, likely. So that made me think about the Fire Emblem. Have you played Fire Emblem Awakening? See, I'm muttering, everything is so exciting. Fire Emblem Awakening. It had its epic story and all that, but then after each mission you go back to your base and you had characters in your party and in your group just interact with each other, talk to each other, and I was like, that's perfect for BioWare, because that's what you do in BioWare games anyway, like Mass Effect Dragon Age. After you've done a mission, you go back to your base, your ship, in Mass Effect for example, and you just talk to your crew, and that would work so well in a tactics game in the vein of the Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Birthright and all them now, the new Fire Emblem games. And I really hope they go through it, because this could be an awesome game. I mean, there's so much possibilities. And it'd be a good way as well to expand the lore of Dragon Age. Like, imagine if you went back in times of Andraste. Like, you played her armor, you saw how events really unfolded. Now, to be fair, I don't think they're going to do that, but it's an example. When I saw it, I was like, fuck yeah. And he asked, would we play this? Mark Dara, listen, right. You could have spared of all this trouble and just came to me, and I'm fairly confident I can answer for the majority of the BioWare audience who would say, fuck yes, we'd play it. The only problem is that there's a couple of people saying they want it exclusive to PC. Of fucking course, the PC Master Race. They're all the same old bullshit with them. But if they do make this, more likely they are going to bring it to every console, every platform, like in terms of PC and console, because they've pretty much done it all the time for Dragon Age. And I have no doubt they'll do it here. But I just have to say for it anyway, if you do go through this game, please bring it to every platform. I mean, for God's sake, we need this game. If they go through this, this will be one of my most intense. Oh my God, I'm mourning all over the place. I don't know if it's excitement or I'm just losing it or something's going on. But as I was saying before I start mourning again, or going off topic, which is something I usually tease. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna try to end this video soon before I start turning into a muttering mess, even worse than this. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, Dragon Age Tactics, it'll be a really great game if it comes out, and I think they're going to do it, because there's no way that they're not know when after the overwhelming response. Because when he asked when we played, minutes later, he had so many replies of yes. I mean, let's be fair, a tactics game in Dragon Age Universe, of course you'd want that. It'd be incredible. I just hope he really goes through with it. And I think it would be really incredible. I'd love to see like a fast customization options depending on your soldiers. I'd like to see some kind of like implement choices into it. Like for example, in Dragon Age you pick a choice, you decide this person or this person. I'd like to see that type of thing implemented in a tactics game. Maybe not to the same degree and depth of the Dragon Age RPG games, but something in that light. I'd like to see it. Well, I think that's all I wanted to say, so I hope you're all excited, Dragon Age fans. And if you haven't played Dragon Age yet, I'd really recommend checking out the Dragon Age RPGs. They're some of the best games made, and this tactics game I have no doubt would be great as well. Because let's be fair, it's going to happen though. Since they asked that question and the overwhelming response of yes, it's going to happen. Unless something very bad happens. Catastrophic happens to EA. Well, I can't believe what to say this, but yeah, you've done good. Now please don't fuck this game up with adding season passes, microtransactions, and whatever other bullshit you want to do. Well, so far, that's all I had to say about Dragon Age Tactics, so I hope you're excited. I'm fucking excited, and I'll see you next time.